best looking Lexus out there? That's easy, the LC 500.
But is the convertible version better or not? In the looks department, I will admit I'm pretty torn. The LC is so gorgeous as a coupe.
But while I have the top dropped on the convertible, we're gonna talk about this one a little bit more.
Finally, the controversial Lexus spindle grin looks suitable here. The LC 500 feels like a concept car, and that's a face that looks over the top concepty. The lines and shapes in the rest of the body look tremendous. And then there's that bodacious rear end. With the top down, I do miss some of that initial pow I get from the coupe, but the convertible is a stunner. If your head doesn't turn when this drives by you, you might want to have your neck checked. Lexus opted for a power folding fabric top for the LC. The material feels substantial, and with the top up, it more than adequately secludes and quiets the cabin.
Incidentally, that top takes 15 seconds to put down and 16 seconds to put back up, and you can do it while you're driving as long as you're going less than 31 miles an hour. But my hair looks great.
And because that top's been chopped off, the LC convertible's been structurally fortified.
Once we get to the interior, the LC 500 does feel more like Lexuses that you're used to, but with really upscale fit and finish materials.
Buyers can get optional sport bucket seats up front with extra lateral support to keep butts in them when you're cornering. Seat belts, please. I feel comfortable and supported in all the right places for my 5'5" dimensions. The LC interior features an 8-inch multi-information display, 2 USB ports, and an analog clock. Truth be told, I'm not a fan of the Lexus infotainment interface, and this touchpad to operate it, ugh. This whole system is neither intuitive nor simple to me. I'll leave it at that.
Driving the rear wheel LC 500 feels almost as special as it looks. Now, Lexus has reduced the weight in this car. They're now using aluminum suspension arms, and that weight reduction actually goes a long way in making this feel more like a sports car and less of a tourer.
It also gets stiffer rear anti-roll bars that make turns feel sharper.
Stability feels improved, even though I do get a little bit of body roll when I'm going through turns. Now, the Lexus Active Cornering System is available on all trim levels, and what that does is it applies the brakes to the inside wheel, giving me a little bit more traction. I will say the handling feels a lot better on this version than on the previous year's model.
The LC convertible gets active rollover bars that deploy if the driver is about to get into an accident.
Sorry guys, but I am not pushing it that hard on Mulholland for the sake of video today. But if you do want to watch other videos of Micah and I getting super squirrely, then go subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The LC has nice grip coming out of turns. I prefer the feel of the acceleration out of the 5-liter V8 over the hybrid that's powered by a 3.5-liter V6 gasoline engine mated to an electric motor.
The LC 500 convertible only comes with the V8, but man, you've got the top down and you get to hear that amazing rumbliness of all 8 cylinders.
If you're looking for similar sleds, the 2021 Lexus LC 500 competes with the BMW 8 Series, the Mercedes-Benz AMG E53 Coupe, and the Jaguar F-Type, to name a few. The Lexus LC comes pretty loaded on the standard equipment side of things, including 20-inch alloy wheels, navigation, a 10.3-inch infotainment display, active sport exhaust, selectable drive modes, leather seats, and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Even with all those goodies, there are more to be had. Rear wheel steering, a limited slip differential, and a climate concierge with upper body heating, especially for the neck, sound pretty interesting in that option department.
So in order to combat noise in this drop top, the engineers have added a little wind deflector in the back and have active noise canceling going on in the cabin. I actually feel like it's pretty nice in here. I don't know, what do you guys think? You tell me. Can you hear me all right? This is the only time I'm going to allow you to be judgy.
Chances are if you're driving this type of car, EPA numbers aren't that important to you, but here they are should you be interested. The 2021 Lexus LC Coupe starts at about $94,000, including destination fees. The LC Hybrid starts closer to $98,600. Entry-level asking price on the drop top starts at $102,000, and this one that I'm driving lands at a cool $112,000. Incidentally, those prices are more than all of the competitors mentioned earlier. As to whether I prefer the coupe to the convertible, I don't know, it's tough. Yeah, you know what? I like the coupe, mostly because a bird pooped on my head while I was shooting in this convertible.
The LC500 comes with Lexus's excellent build quality and traditionally great resale value. And now you can get a drop top so you can feel the wind going through whatever hair we all have left. You know what? If you've got the bucks and you're in the market, I say go for it.